Now behind me, you can see we've got a stack of celery that we've harvested. Now for me, I'm in grow zone 5B. I usually get my celery started in January, February. It takes a while for them to grow, so I'll get my seeds started in trays, and then in late February, March, I'll go ahead and plant them in the ground, or in this case, this growing season, I'll put them in cells. So the thing you need to know about celery is, number one, they are going to take time to grow. They are going to take time to really get established, and they do not like hot weather. So I've noticed, with my time of growing celery is when the summer months come, the roots are really getting established, but they really do not like hot weather, and they'll kind of go into a dormant status. Okay. Now, as far as fertilizing celery, I'll do, every 3 to 5 weeks, I'll throw a little fertilizer on it. Otherwise, celery is very low maintenance, so it doesn't really take a lot to really, get your celery to grow. Again, they're going to really grow in the spring, and they're going to grow in the fall because they really like cool weather. Now, what you'll find as you're harvesting the celery, you can cut them down, and then what they'll do is they'll grow back, they'll produce more, because during that process, there's a signal that goes to the roots to say, we need you to establish more, we need you to pump more celery out, and what's going to happen is you're going to get even more bigger celery, right? So when it gets really cold outside, all you have to do is mulch them really, really good, and then in the spring, they'll pop back up. So basically what you want to do is protect the roots from the frost really damaging the plant. Okay, now this celery, if I weren't to mulch the celery, it'll probably go until late December where I am, and then as January comes, they may start to die off because we're going to get into that below zero temperature. But again, like I said, as long as you mulch them good, you'll be good to go. Also, celery, you really want to start picking them in the fall. So this is the best time to pick them, just as that frost is starting to come. It's going to give your celery more flavor once the frost hits it, just like your collards. We all know once that first frost hits, it's really time to really start eating those collards. But me, I don't care. I'm going to eat collards whether it's hot, cold, whatever. I'm eating them no matter what, just because they're my favorites. Now, same thing with the celery. I've been eating on them, throughout the summer. But they're better when it's cold, like I said. Now, another thing you need to know, in the summer, when you see the leaves starting to turn yellow, that means that you need to water your celery. You don't have to water celery all the time. To me, I treat them just like a root crop, just like your beets, just like your carrots, your turnips. I treat them the same way. You don't have to do all that watering. They'll let you know when they need watering. As soon as a leaf turns yellow, you can go ahead and give them some water, right? Now, ideally, celery does not have long roots, but if you give them time to really establish, they will, develop longer roots in the long run. And it depends on how long, you have the plants and how well you take care of them. Okay. Well, that's what I got for you guys today. Again, don't let your plants go to waste. Once you cut them down, let them grow back. Don't pull them out of the ground. We want to get as much produce as we can out of our crops, and a part of that is taking care of them and letting them remain where they are, mulching them throughout the cold seasons, and really taking advantage of the plants. They have long life cycles as long as we take care of them. Well, that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. hopefully you'll know now that when it's hot, they're going to go into a dormant status, and then as the weather cools, they'll start to flourish again. All right, be good, guys. We got more videos coming, and I'm out.